Greetings friends, welcome back. You already know, AI Art Review, episode 7, I believe. Let's get right into it. All right, kicking us off, we got Chet BFF, and what do we got here? No brainer, we got a super cute raccoon. I'm a big raccoon guy. I think they get a bad rep, to be honest. Obviously, I think they get compared to they look like burglars or like robbers, trash pandas, you know. But I think they're absolutely adorable. And the image, love the night sky, love the stars in the sky. He's walking down a nice flowery path. We got some speckles, light speckles on the ground. Really cute raccoon. A+. A+ for me. Next up, we have Officer Lucifer. What do we got here? Dear God, so much going on in this image. Where do I start? This little cauldron thing on the bottom looks like it's almost like a TV. We got this mushy brain thing that has something else coming out of it. It's like we have some fractal fish in the background. In these foregrounds, these characters are very interesting. And then this guy in the back, the green guy, kind of looks like the Wicked Witch of the West in the Alice in Wonderland? No, what's the movie? With Dorothy. Wizard of Oz. That one looks like the Wizard of Oz. Anyway, looks like they're on a ship, shipping. Kind of looks like a classic painting. I'm not sure which one. I'm not a classic painter guy, but awesome image. Next up, we have Third Channel. Third with a bunch of eyes. And, oh, I've seen something similar. I believe you posted something in the past because I remember the depth and all the squares. It looked like CDs and there was a heart in his face. Similar image here, and I love it. I love the style. Big fan of blue eyes. My first girlfriend had blue eyes, and I loved her blue eyes. And just the overall image, love the duality of it. It almost looks like it's, you know, personality and id and ego and all of that stuff just combined into one image. Super cool. Nicely done. Next up, we have John Kettner. And, oh, looks like we got a little futuristic woman here wearing some futuristic goggles. Maybe some Google Glass. Maybe she's watching AI Art Review in those glasses. Maybe she's watching her own self being reviewed by me. How awesome would that be? Also looks like she's got a cool thing on her head. Maybe it's Neuralink, but not inside your chip or inside your brain, but like an outside version of Neuralink, maybe. Just love the retro vibes. Love the colors. Blue, purple, icy. Maybe it's not futuristic. Maybe these are what kids wear in clubs these days. I have no idea, but great image. Next up, shout out Anthony Peters, A1, always giving good feedback, always supporting me, liking my stuff, appreciate you. Oh, we got this really cool image. It reminds me of what was that app where you slice fruit in half, Ninja Fruit or something like that? That was the first thing that popped in my head. Love the colors, love this teal, or I don't know, with this green looking color in the back. I really like that. Love these shadows on the ground. We got a windowy box with the world in it, getting splashed in this, I don't know, glass of grapes or apples. Really cool stuff. I'm a big fruit guy. Looks like maybe like a smoothie. Has the world in the middle of it. Just really cool. I like this a lot. Next up, we have NFT Sunaj. Not sure how to pronounce that. And oh my gosh, it looks like this guy has spent a lot of time on this art piece that he's making. I wouldn't be surprised if it's like a generational art piece that his great grandpa started, and he's just trying to put in his touches and he'll give it off to his kids. I don't know. Very detailed artwork that this artist is doing. I like this turtley bird up there. Looks like he's got a turtle mouth and like bird feathers. Really cool image. The thing that he's painting, I'm not a big fan of that work. I definitely wouldn't put it in my house. It just looks too old to me. I'm more of a modern guy, but I dig it. I respect it. Love the guy's hair too. He's got tattoos on his hands. Everyone has tattoos on their hands these days. Not sure, but you do you. Awesome image. Next up, we have Aerox X, another big supporter. Shout out Aerox X. Big supporter. Always sharing my stuff. Always liking it. You know, trying to help the community grow. Really appreciate it. And oh, I saw this image. Obviously, everyone sends me these images, but like I remember I said a comment, I really like this. We got like Jesus Christ, I don't know if it's Jesus, but we got a Jesus looking guy holding his vinyls. Almost looks like a futuristic, like maybe a futuristic pizza maker, but also it looks like the image is from the past because he's got a really old soundboard in the back. Definitely looks like he's a sound engineer making some beats. Really like this. Love the emotion of it. Love the lighting of the image. Love how he's almost making the same face as the person in the back of the image. Again, there's this duality there. Just a lot of cool stuff going on. Really big fan. Nice work. Next up, we have World NFTs. And oh, this image looks familiar too. I'm pretty sure you sent one last time? Yes, it reminded me of an Airbnb because this one does too. Except this Airbnb has a window. The last one was wide open, I believe, and it had trees. See, I have a good memory. It had trees. This one has bushes, still nicely kept bushes. This pond looks like it has is a little less calm than the last one. The last one seemed very serene. This pond seems to have a couple ripples in it. Also looks like a place like the salt beds. People like to go there to take images of like engagement or elopements or like babies stuff. I don't know, but this looks like it would be a place, an Airbnb that would be rented out for people who want to go take photos in the salt beds. I don't know why, but cool. Next up we have Jazz Plane. Awesome name, awesome username. And okay, kind of gives me this mixture of almost future and past. Past because it's like this comic style almost, but future because it obviously looks like a tech city, almost like Star Wars or the Jetsons. Got people, I'm sure we got these things are probably robots walking around, Amazon robots delivering everything to you within 5 minutes probably. This character though, the image gives me this vibe where the character is like, how do I put this? Like trying to save something. Like if this was a movie, this character was the good guy and the city in itself is like a bad guy. And so like she's probably like she shouldn't be here. The image gives me this vibe of she shouldn't be here and like she's checking out like what her next move is to try to like save the community or save the world. I don't know. Cool sun, reminds me of a karate sun, not sure why, but awesome image. Next up we have the R Richie 2L. I'm pretty sure you've submitted before because that name looks familiar. And we got yes, we got dice, and I sent you something on Twitter saying I'm from Vegas, so that dice are relatable to me. Yeah, cool dice. I listen to, you guys have seen me make videos off of Logic's song, Icy and Clean. This is icy, I would consider. And now that I think about it, growing up in Vegas, I don't believe any bar took advantage of putting dice ice cubes in their drinks. It's a great idea. Anyway, awesome image, really cool stuff. Except the dice don't have real numbers on them, but cool anyway. And that's it. Thank you guys once again. It's another episode of AI Art Review. Again, appreciate the momentum, appreciate the support and the feedback. Getting a lot of good submissions, getting a lot of submissions now. So, moving forward, I think I'm already good up until like halfway through episode 10. So again, depending on how these next couple of videos go and the next submission thread, I might have to change the format to be a little more selective of who I choose or what art I choose to display. It's not that I don't want to show everyone's, it's kind of that I would want to stay relevant with new stuff. And so if I get 50 or 60, then I'm gonna be behind. Anyway, I'll address that with you guys and ask you questions about changing the format when we get there. We're still fine. I appreciate everyone submitting, really enjoying the feedback and getting a lot of dopamine from all you guys giving me good feedback and just submitting your work, and like, it's just really cool, really awesome, and humbling, and keeps me going. So thank you again. Catch you next time.